Parenteau will get us started. Last match of the day. Let's play pickleball. Just Steve, what's the key to this one for you?
First off, I just want to say an amazing first point by Parris, but Parris has just got to stay dialed in. Obviously, Catherine, I think, has a little more of a creative game, and Parris has more of a consistent, like, more mechanical game, but it just depends what's working. I think if Parris is playing the way she's been playing this year, I think she takes this match, but, I mean, we've seen what Catherine's capable of.
Fighter and has all the shots that you mentioned. I just love the pace from Parris. And we've had 2 missed returns back to back here.
Side out.
Yeah,
she out.
Miss serve.
Okay,
Yeah,
miss serve. Sorry, just deep. So
0-1. Point.
So on this side right here, because Parris has the wind against her, it's going to be really tough if she leaves those returns short, because Catherine will approach and will come in, and then it makes the pass really, really tough.
Point.
Parris tries to come forward. Would you in singles rather play with or into the wind here like a day like today?
It's so tricky. I personally like playing against the wind because I feel like my passing shots fall in the court a little better, but if you're serving well, then you want to be with the wind because it's almost tough to return a good serve. You almost can't sometimes.
And what a ball up the line, because to keep that down and in with that spin, that was terrific from Parris. More known for the two-handed backhand, but that forehand was beautiful.
Side out.
Low.
Yeah, which is how you got to play here, right? Like, you can't play with that loopy spin on your passes. You have to keep it low over the net.
2-1.
Man, what a hook of a ball down the line from Catherine there. Magnifique.
Yeah, I like the down the line approach here a lot because it seems like with the wind, with the altitude, getting that ball to go cross court, it kind of sails and you don't get the angle you want. So I like the down the line approach for both players here if they do come into the kitchen line.
See Parris go through the routine.
1-3.
Always does discipline to that before she serves.
Point.
Do you have a routine you go through before you serve, sir?
I do, but not like Parris just did. I'd say mine is a little lazier, you know, not as proper, but I definitely do some funky stuff. Like I'll start in continental, and then right before I serve, I put it in semi-western. Okay. So yeah, everyone's got their little routine, right?
Absolutely. Man, beautiful backhand inside out down the line. That is a tough ball to make.
Yeah, so that's the down the line approach that I was talking about, right? It's just very tough to get that ball cross court with the altitude. So if you can hit it effectively and you can get in, I think it's going to work well for both players here.
Point.
Couple of forehands trying to go low to high, and Catherine looking over at her partner in life and her coach, Athena Trujillo, over there.
4-3.
Yeah, Catherine not able to generate the same spin on her forehand like Parris can.
Chose to drop it there. Parris guessed wrong, and the ball whizzed right past her. Little jab step to the left.
Parris maybe saying something about the serving a little high, or.
Oh no, that was interesting.
So that's the cross-court return right there, which I don't love for Parris, or either players, right?
Because
you're too far away from the ball, so you're playing through the longer part of the court, and you're giving your opponent that down the line pass.
Whoa, full split
Point.
that would have taken the local authorities in a large tow truck to get me up from that situation. Parris pops up in 4 seconds.
You know, I would love to see that, honestly, Dave.
I do not know the amount of soft tissue injuries I would suffer if I did that. Folks, all the work these players do off court is so underrated, and it's so important. What court coverage there from Catherine. That is terrific, because Todd hit a good shot there and paid a price she did not expect.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said about the bodies, I know both players here have trainers that they bring with them on the road. Obviously, I'm very close with Parris. I know James, who she brings with on the road. He stays with us. And then Catherine, I've seen with her trainer as well, who she shares with Federico, I believe.
Side out.
Had a good look there. Snapped her head over to Athena immediately after missing that. But good start here for Catherine. Yeah, how important is it? You hear tennis players all the time have a team. Well, the pickleball players have a team now.
4-6. Side out.
Yeah, that's the altitude right there, carrying that ball long. But no, you're right. Having a team is so important.
6-4.
I think it's why players like Anna Lee, Christian,
Point.
and you even see Federico now with Mike Wolf, and some other people in this corner, like having that support, because as a player, there's only so much you can see. That's why I always tell people to watch film, because when you're playing out there, you don't see a lot of the stuff that you're
So she hasn't played as much, but still played plenty. So this would be a big move to not, obviously this doesn't get you into the final, but gets you to the semis.
She's got the lead right now, I think.
Point.
Yeah, 8-4. She's on probably what I would consider the good side right now, but you can tell she wants it, and you can tell Athena is fired up too.
Yes.
8-4.
Parris got the feet all crossed up there, and Catherine made her pay. Catherine is playing an inspired brand of singles here, and she's taken exactly what she told me right onto the court. Looking forward to playing, and playing very well.
9-4.
An insane angle there. Parris got to that, but couldn't get to the next one. I'm not sure. That caught the outside edge of the line.
Free challenge, timeout, receiver, 10-4.
And Parris will use her second timeout, and perhaps sharing a physio. Stackford sitting next to Athena over there. So after a tough loss.
Point game, 11-4.
He did not win with a match point on his paddle against Jack Sock. Right back out here to help, and Catherine doesn't need the help. Parris Todd's going to be looking to Hunter Johnson for some help here as a
time in, 0-0.
Just catches the edge on the serve. And that was good anticipation for Catherine of a cross-court ball, but Parris's pace just beat her.
I like that big serve. I think that's really going to set a standard in the point and help her get maybe a few free points throughout this game.
Everything to the backhand side till that one. And well executed from Todd.
Yeah, a few really good saves there. I mean, Catherine hitting some excellent passing shots, but Todd shutting it down fairly quick. Staying alive 2-0.
2-0. Point.
Catherine thought she missed it, and
you can't appeal, you can only challenge. Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The out call puts us at 3-0. We'll now proceed with video review.
Up and running.
After video review, the call on court is overturned. The ball was in. Loss of a free challenge. No free challenges remaining. One free challenge remaining. Resume play at 0-2.
Thank you, Mary, for that.
Time in, 0-2.
Man,
Point.
what a teardrop of a pass there. Love when the drop is used in singles effectively.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing
1-2.
to see. Catherine, one of the best ones to do it on the female side.
Wow, okay.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge to the out call. The out call puts us at side out, 2-1.
Now we can get into Ram 4:30.
After video
Eastern
review,
time.
the call on
Don't
court
miss that
scans.
at
The ball
home.
was out. Loss of a free challenge. No free challenges remaining. No free challenges remaining. We'll resume play at 2-1.
See, so Parris is being reminded that even though she didn't ask for a challenge ever, if your call gets
2-1.
overturned, that's where you
lose
your free challenge. So. Catherine took 2 steps in, then when you retreat, it's rarely good.
Yeah, I think she knew she hit a suboptimal approach there, and Parris got to basically step in and just rip it cross court.
Off speed pitch there. There's definitely a mandate to go to the backhand of Catherine.
Yeah, yeah. And I was going to say I don't like the off speed because I thought she did a great job hitting through the serve, but I mean, there it worked out really well because she got a soft return and then basically just approached in.
Just wide.
Side out.
Now that time the soft serve got pummeled.
I'll tell you, that's Hunter Johnson in her corner, giving that play.
Oh yeah. What a pickup. That's just too good from Parris. Todd, my goodness gracious. Shot after shot. Catherine keeps throwing back at her, and she is not phased at all.
Yeah, one thing I've picked up on just from being able to stay with Parris and train with her a little bit, she's so professional and she's so disciplined.
Yeah.
It's cool to see her just so locked in these matches. She loses the first set and now she's up 4-1, but she's not going away, and she really wants to get this match here.
Point.
Didn't swing through that one. If you push it in the wind is blowing across like that exact. That is the worst jet stream to be in for a ball with no pace on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the wind is actually shifting a little bit. You're right, to our right.
Oh, and Catherine brings it back cross court off the tape both ways. That's pretty.
Yeah, I think for Catherine, the cat and mouse would benefit her in this game, and I think Parris is going to benefit from playing that bigger, banger kind of style of pickleball.
Point.
The backhand focus is one thing, but running from where that serve landed and getting there is asking for it.
It's that cross-court approach. It's just a difficult court to cover.
Man, what an approach from Catherine right there, and pushing back here in game 2. Already has game 1.
Three, 5. Side out.
Comes out of that. Mechanics aren't always perfect.
5-3.
So Todd, ball back, but the lead is just 2 now.
Point.
So she's been peppering the backhand 2 forehand areas. So do you change anything if you see that, Roscoe?
For Catherine?
Yeah, no, for Parris, because everything's been to the backhand,
6-3.
but 2 forehand misses in a row now. So she does go to the forehand and pays the price.
Yeah.
And the cross court
The thing is, you're right. If you're looking at the wind pattern, it is going this way.
3-6.
Her backhand being her weaker shot and the wind going that way, I think that's where Parris really has the advantage on this side. So, yeah, mix it into the forehand, but try to keep the pressure on the backhand of Parenteau.
6-3. Side out.
Man, got that ball down quickly because Todd did not take the bait of pushing it into the open court of the forehand, kept it to the backhand.
3-6.
Yeah, Parris setting up that point beautifully, though, and I think she'll win the majority of those, all starting with that big serve.
Unbelievable side-to-side shot making from Catherine, but can't come up with the last one.
Yeah, I think Catherine's probably the best mover on the female side right now. I mean, she can get to any ball and not only get there, but make a play on it.
Yeah, I think it's the last half of what you just said. Just
6-3.
the fact that she puts it into safe spots from terrible predicaments.
Side out.
And the backhand is now heating up for Catherine. Sometimes when you get to see a bunch, you find it.
You know, her being a good mover might make Parris think to play
3-6.
more to the middle, right? Okay. Like she could be better on the stretch. A lot of times those good movers are.
Point.
There you go.
So the focus is the backhand, and over the last several rallies, Catherine's two-handed backhand has risen to the occasion, now within 2.
4-6. Side out.
The wind just caught that one and sailed it long.
Six, 4.
Look at these scampers. Can't get that into play, though. And Parris started that one with the forehand
timeout receiver.
approach.
7-4.
Timeout.
7-4.
I've kind of taken Yates under my wing a little bit because, you know, Hunter's spending so much time with Parris these days.
Oh, great read from Parris. Just didn't make it. Yeah, I mean, Super Bowl commercials. What else do they need to do?
Exactly.
Titles together. I mean, they've yet to do that, though, win a mixed doubles title together.
Yeah.
So
4-7.
They've won plenty of singles on the same
Side
day.
out.
And Parris is coming in here having won women's doubles with a full field.
Yeah, no, crazy. I think it was very impressive to see what her and Tyra did.
Yes.
Beating Rachel and Anna and then going on to win the tournament.
Point.
Just punished. So just a little tweak of the all backhand formula has helped her push the lead to a double up situation here.
8-4. Point.
Gets the backhand miss and within 2, and if indeed side is it, Parris will end on this side, so that could be all the difference here, Roscoe.
Yeah. I also think Parris has picked up her footwork a little bit right now. She's moving a little better and seems to be approaching the net. Yes, she has the wind on her side, but overall energy is just a little better. And see a 10-4 lead now.
So game point to force a game 3, which I think all of us kind of saw coming when we saw this matchup. Oh my, framed off the edge of the paddle, but hey, that's part of pickleball, so saves a game point against.
Yeah, with a 10-4 lead, it's in the budget.
Yeah, that would be heartbreaking at 10-9 in the third.
Great pass there.
Never let that thing bounce.
Yeah, even targeting the backhand on the volleys as well.
Game point.
Game point number 2 for Parris.
10-4.
And she gets it done. So
timeout, change hands.
we will indeed play 3, switch with the lead
0-0.
based on that side advantage.
Oh my goodness.
Side out.
Because that looked like a tennis approach shot there with a little slice down the line, keep
Yeah.
it low, and Parris just said, I'll take all your spin and raise you.
For sure, and I love how she was able to take the pace off it as well and just tip it in the corner. It's
0-0.
not an easy shot at all.
And there's the difference. If you do try and drop it, it cannot stay airborne or it will get cracked. No one scores on the first 2 serves.
0-0.
Oh, just so feathery, delicate. So that is beautiful. Maybe Catherine needs to teach the drop shot class because that was fantastic.
Yeah. And I think actually a very smart play in this matchup here.
Man,
side out.
did she take that thing and turn on
it? Yeah. Parris is ripping the ground strokes right now, and if she can stay in these kind of rallies, I see her winning this match. It's going to take Catherine to really stay creative and try and play her style of pickleball.
Wind will not blow enough to bring that back, so 1 apiece here. Winner of this one gets Caitlin Christian in semifinal Saturday action. We'll play all 10 semifinals on Saturday.
1-1.
We saw Caitlin and Parris play the Tucson final.
Yes.
I'm sure Caitlin wants a rematch of that one. Parris playing really well.
Point.
Yes, that was Super Bowl Sunday where everything went the way of Parris and Hunter Johnson. Let's go win a couple golds, then we'll be on the Super Bowl. Then it's just love. Right
It's
around,
love, man.
2-1.
Right
So
around
much
Valentine's Day. Again.
Point.
So showing that, hey, I'm not just great with the two-handed backhand.
Yeah.
That's some beautiful forehands. And if it is indeed side, it is go time for Catherine.
I think it's smart too. Parris playing with the wind. Obviously, the wind is kind of going to the direction of where she hit that forehand. So
just beautiful touch again. So Catherine showing that shot-making specialty that she has. That was with one hand, too.
I want that shot in my arsenal.
I think everybody playing pickleball would love to have that, especially the singles players.
Oh my God.
Way. Unbelievable. Never say die in the point. And not only does she gets there, she hits an absolute frozen rope down the line. That is terrific from Parris, Todd.
If I'm Parris right now, I want to play fast and use that point to my momentum, right? Take advantage of what just happened, because that was very, very impressive. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and that's a carryover because Catherine
timeout receiver, 4-1.
hit what she felt.
Should be interesting to see how Catherine's able to adapt. That's really, really good.
Yeah, just, again, that discipline with the backhand target from Parris. And Parris's forehand has risen to the occasion in this game as well. So
5-1.
1 point from a massive lead and a switch. And that is exactly what will
Timeout,
happen
change
as a
hands.
short
6-1.
return. There's pointed ideas
6-1.
coming here. The question is, what's the execution? Because Parris Todd is feeling it right now.
Point.
Yes, we get that side change. Parris with the win right now. It's a little easier to hit through the ball. She's getting to that kitchen line way more than Catherine here,
7-1.
even on the other side. So I think this will be even easier for her. Catherine's going to have to switch some things up.
Replay.
Oh, we had something below on the court. We had a bottle loose from the audience there, so that was the hold up. I'm a little disappointed in the volume on the Don Stanley alarm clock there, because that should have been screaming loud, and it wasn't. It was very subdued.
Side out.
Yeah, so that's a little more of the Catherine Parrenteau from game one. I think a little more aggressive, coming out, swinging and getting to the kitchen line, which I think she plays so well up there rather than staying back.
Oh, the touch. And she knew she was hitting that shot with every step she took to the left, and Parris could do nothing but watch it go by.
Yeah, the thing is, you have to cover line, right? Like, you can't give some of the line. You sit line, you react cross, is what they say. So not a lot you can do there.
Side out.
Tough miss for Catherine there. I see Catherine has cheated her position a little bit and taking more forehands on the backhand half of the court. So trying to thwart that style. Parris read it perfectly after a dismal drop volley, but was in great position.
2-7.
Point. It's not good. So use the wind as part of your pace there. And that corner is the one where the wind is whisking it right into that corner of Parris Todd forehand.
Wow.
Side out.
Yeah, Catherine just not getting anything on that volley. If you're going to get up to that kitchen line, you got to be aggressive with the volley. Otherwise, 2025 pickleball, someone's going to pass you.
And that someone's name is Parris Todd.
Yeah.
Because that first volley was not punched with any authority, as you pointed out. Another loopy serve.
Point.
Catherine not happy about that one.
Yeah, Parris stayed home that time, was able to make Catherine hit one more shot. 3 points from semifinal Saturday, and a date with Caitlin Christian.
Point.
Make it 2. And we're seeing some frustration.
Free challenge, timeout, receiver.
Catherine Parrenteau.
9-3,
so
45
with
seconds.
the challenge, that is not what you need to have happening right now.
Point.
Man calls timeout and misses a return, and Parris Todd has match point on her paddle.
Match point. 10-3. Point.
And
game,
that'll
match.
do it. So a very anticlimactic end to a very good match, but Parris Todd drops game 1 11-4, and then it's just an absolute freight train. 11-4, 11-3.